swing and a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Hoskins is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1 left for Houston. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
To 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Harper, a Nevada native. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Harper stands at first with one out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here now the 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter,
nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Gene Segura standing in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Just behind the fastball there. Two strikes now.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2-0 now. Two and 1 the count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's another 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But this stays up as he makes the catch in left, and that might have been hit too hard to try it. And they get the double play at third. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Here's George Springer. No hits to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trailed. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1 the count now. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Next for Philadelphia.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew McCutchen 0 for 2 for him to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And it's fouled away. Nola, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Chopper right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up now, Michael Brantley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Now a long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in, number 44. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros leave one. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
One strike now from Cole. Down and away, ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Corey Dickerson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chopper foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3.
Standing in now, Scott Kingery fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses. 1-1. Hoskins on second. Dickerson is over at first with one away. There's a fastball well.